All right. So we're gonna have a real conversation here. So I want to talk to you guys about faith. Okay. So I'm a Christian. I love being a Christian. I love Jesus Christ. I love God. And I love having a relationship with God. It's the most beautiful relationship that you can or will ever have in your life. When you have a relationship with God, it magnifies all your other relationships. It actually will make your other relationships better because you have a relationship with God. But there's one thing that I want to talk about. It's faith. And faith is the key component to receiving blessings from God. It says in the Bible it's impossible to please God without faith. But what I want to talk to you about is the reality of exercising your faith. Now, we all have the choice to exercise our faith. You're either going to choose to believe or going to choose not to believe. It all depends on you. You have a choice. God gave us all free will. He didn't create us all to be robots. He created us all so that we can make our own decisions for ourselves. That's a beautiful thing. But it could also be a dangerous thing because some people can choose to live their lives the wrong way. But specifically, I want to talk to you about faith. And this is something that a lot of Christians don't talk about, because when you go to church, and I'm sure you all can attest to this when you go to church, everybody and their mama seems so happy and so just happy-go-lucky. They're living on cloud nine. Everyone's like, oh, I'm skipping through the rainbows and nothing's going wrong in my life. And oh, I'm blessed. You ask someone how they're, I'm blessed. How are you doing today? I'm blessed. But really, everybody, when they leave church, is not living their life like that. Let's just keep it real. Somebody on their way to church was having an argument with their wife in the car, a heated argument. But then the moment they step on church grounds, oh, hey, how's it going? They act like everything's okay. When just a couple minutes before, they were yelling, they were screaming at each other, they were heated. But then the moment they step on church grounds, everyone's all smiles. Everyone's all good. Somebody's in the process of losing their home, but they go to church and they pretend like everything is okay, like they have everything together, like they're not ready to fall apart at the seams. And this happens to a lot of people. It happens all the time. I've done that myself, where I've had things going on in my life, and you go to church and you don't want other people to know. I think that's what it is. You don't want people to know what's really going on in your life. So you put on a happy face. You don't want people to know how you're really struggling financially. You don't want people to know how you're really being abused at home by your spouse. You don't want people to know that you're really struggling to make ends meet. But you have to put on a happy face because you're at church. But I think what needs to happen is that we need to all get more real. I mean, Jesus said that he came to heal the sick, right? And if you think about it, every single one of us is sick in some way. I'm not talking about physically sick. I'm not even talking about you're mentally sick in the head. I'm saying that we all have something that we need healing from, or that we need help and assistance from. But when you pretend and act like you don't need it, then how can you receive the help? It says in the Bible, you have not because you ask not. Well, if you don't ask, how will you ever receive it? And I've had a huge problem with asking for help. I always have growing up, because I want to do it myself. And I don't mean that in a prideful way. I just mean that I never want to feel like I'm a burden to someone. I never want to feel like I'm burdening someone. I never want to feel like I have my hand out, like I'm a beggar. I want to find ways to do it myself, even if it's hard. But that's something that I myself have been trying to learn how to work through, because we weren't meant to go through life alone. there are going to be times where we need help from people. There are going to be times where we need assistance from people. It's crazy that the people that enjoy helping people, I'm someone that loves to help people. I love being a blessing to someone. I love being a helper in some kind of way to bless somebody to where I can enrich their lives in some kind of way. I love doing that. But it's crazy that those type of people are usually the same type of people that have trouble asking for help. They don't like to ask for help. They don't like to ask for assistance. But let's get back on topic here about faith. Faith, I believe, it's the most powerful gift that we have as human beings, as God's creation. But it's hard for people to see something before they have it. That's the hard part, right? To have faith in something that you don't even know how it's going to happen. You don't even see any possible way how it can happen. And yet we're asked to have faith and believe that we will receive whatever we ask for in prayer. For one, God is not a genie. So it's not about taking a lamp and rubbing it and making a wish. It doesn't work that way. It's not about even taking the Bible and rubbing it like this and asking God to bless you with something. It doesn't work that way. No. See, because when you ask God for something by faith, you're supposed to believe that you already received it when you ask for it. That's what he says in his word. Therefore, I tell you, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe you have received it. See, it's past tense. Believe you have received it. That means you've received it already. You've received it. Lord, I'm asking you to bless me with a new job. And you don't have one right now. I'm asking you to bless me with a new job. Well, right then and there, you're supposed to believe that you received the new job, even though there's no evidence of you having the new job. Believe you have received it, and it will be yours. And this is where the hard part comes in, right? How can you believe that you receive something and you don't even have it? There's no evidence of any job even calling you back. You're getting emails saying, unfortunately, we decided to go with another candidate. I'm sorry, but unfortunately, you were not selected to move forward. I know that pain. Do you know how long it took me to land a new job? Especially when I'm qualified for the jobs that I was applying for. And I'm sure there's other people that can relate. You're qualified for the job. You have the experience. You have the education. You have the qualifications. And yet you're getting overlooked. But you're supposed to believe that you received the job. Why this is hard is because if you believe you received the job, how would you act? How would you act if you got the news that you got the new job? You would be jumping for joy. You would be excited. You would be hitting the ceiling. You would be celebrating that you got a new job. You don't have the job right now, but you're celebrating as if you have the job. People look at you like you're a Looney Tune, right? Like you're cuckoo. And I think this is what the hard part is. It's believing you receive something before you've got it, but that's faith. And this is a beautiful thing about faith. The woman with the issue of blood believed in her heart that if she just touched the hem of Jesus' garment, that she would be healed. She hadn't been healed in years. She saw every doctor, every physician, every professional that could heal her, she thought, but they couldn't do anything. As a matter of fact, her issues were getting worse. But she believed, if I just touch the hem of Jesus' garment, I will be healed. And she touched his garment. And Jesus felt power leave him. He's in the middle of a crowd. People bumping up against him. You know, they're touching him, they're bumping him. But he felt power leave him when she touched his garment. And he said, who touched me? And his disciples were looking at him like, bro, are you crazy? Like, I mean, no disrespect, but really? Look at all these people around us. They're bumping into you. They're bumping into me. I'm getting irritated. Someone stepped on my big toe. Like, what do you mean? Who touched you? And he said, someone touched me. I felt power leave me. And she revealed herself to him. And she told him why she did it. And he told her, daughter, your faith has made you well. She was healed in that very moment when she touched his garment because she believed that she would receive the healing. Having faith is not just about speaking it out and saying, oh, I believe that God is going to bless me. I believe that God is going to heal me. I believe that God is going to restore my marriage. I believe that God is going to restore my finances. I believe that God is going to bless me with a new house. It's more than just about saying that. It's about truly believing that you have it. Because if you had it, you wouldn't act as if you didn't have it, even though you said you believe that you got it. You will be acting a totally different way. You will be excited. You will be jumping for joy. You will be ecstatic. You would treat people differently. You would have pep in your step because you believe you got it already. You have it. You have it right now. So how would you move? How would you act? And this is the hard part that Christians don't talk about, because a lot of people like to put on their happy face and everything's all hunky-dory. Everything's great. Behind closed doors, it's not. They're struggling with a drug addiction. They're struggling with alcohol addiction. They're struggling with pornography. Someone's having an affair and cheating on their spouse. They're committing adultery. Someone's a thief. Someone's a liar. There are so many things that go on. Someone's an abuser. But they don't want to talk about it. Of course, because they don't want the realness exposed. Faith. It's really about believing you have it before you have it. Because then when you believe that you have it, then you will have it. I know it sounds crazy and it doesn't make sense, but I didn't make it up. I didn't say it. This is what Jesus said. Therefore, whatever you ask for in prayer, believe you have received it, and it will be yours. He didn't say, when you receive it, believe that you got it. No. He said, believe you have received it, and then it will be yours. It's hard to believe in something when you can't physically see it with these. Hard, right? But if you trust that God cannot lie, my stomach is growling. Excuse me. But if you trust that God is real and he's true to his word and you can stand on his promises, you can be rest assured that just because it didn't happen right when you asked for it, because you believed it, doesn't mean that it's not coming. Oh, angels have been dispatched. There's a spiritual realm. There are demons trying to keep your blessings from coming to you. Did you know that? When Daniel asked for a specific blessing from God, the angel was dispatched immediately, but he was held back for 21 days because there was a demon that was fighting him in the spiritual realm, trying to keep him from delivering the blessings to Daniel. You got to know, this stuff is real. There's a spiritual realm. It's not just this. There's a spiritual realm out there. Your blessings are already on the way, but there could be a demon preventing your angel from getting to you with your blessing. Here's what I can tell you in full confidence. You will receive your blessing if you believe you've already received it. It might be delayed. It might not be at the time that you wanted to receive it, but it will come. The demons can't win because God is greater. God is greater than any devil, any demon, any minion from hell. And he has imbued his holy power and his presence unto his angels. They will fight for you. Matter of fact, they will surround you and protect you. Attacks will come, challenges will come. You'll never be exempt from them. But how you choose to move through them is how you will walk into your victory or not. Choose to walk in your victory. Don't be moved whenever something doesn't go your way. Just trust God and know that He's working it out. It'll be better than what you anticipated, better than what you imagined. And I know that's hard because we see with these, but have faith. Have faith and trust God. He's so good. He's so good and He loves you. And He wants you to walk into your blessings. He wants you to receive your blessings. I know it's hard. I know it can be hard. But I can tell you that if you walk by faith and not by sight, you will start to see some amazing things unfold into your life. Blessings that will chase you down. Miracles that will seek you to find you, to land in your lap. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Because you believed. And not only did you believe, you started moving as if you already had it now. You received it already. And that's really when your blessings will start to supercharge your way. I hope this message blessed you. I love you guys. God bless you. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do me a favor and do so now. Like and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any videos I upload to the channel. And as usual, I love you guys. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.